Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Taurus, January 8, 2025. Mars, moving in retrograde motion, returns to your partnership sector today, where it will spend the rest of its retrograde period and beyond. The retrograde period will continue until February 23, and Mars will continue to transit this area of your solar chart until April 18, enlivening close relationships. In the coming weeks, while Mars is still retrograde, you'll need to pay extra attention to partnerships or relationship needs. There can be a need to reorganize your energy regarding people and partnerships. You could be reassessing how you approach relationships, as well as what it is you want from your connections. It's a time when you may look to the past to improve the present and your future. Watch for pent-up anger and passive aggressiveness in your relationships now, and consider ways to improve your approach to compromise and negotiation. Today, focusing on your foundations can bring great rewards, as can finding ways to simplify your life and narrow your focus for now. The heavens are roaring at this time. A mighty Mars, the red planet of passion, sex, and drive, has once again sizzled across the sky. You in your solar house of relationships quite happily. However, he is deep in a retrograde spin at this time. Friction within partnerships may be especially apparent. Conflicts and battles are possible, as you clearly will not be seeing eye to eye. If single, note that it will be much harder to find someone who stands at your side, or you could be facing a karmic situation with an ex. You may experience more backlash with your commitments. Then again, you could feel more agitated with your working conditions while Mars retrograde enters Cancer. Regardless of how this goes, Mars retrograde in Cancer will disrupt your professional arrangements. The constraints of contracts, projects, and relationships will cause you to reconsider your commitments seriously. Some of these problems could spill over into a fight with another professional party. However, it might be time to confront the real issues hurting your arrangements if you want something to change for the better. Keep this in mind: there are big planets out there doing a dance, and you are but a fleck of celestial dust. Drop some of your bigger concerns and focus on what you can do today to improve your health. Lots of drinking water, daily exercise, rest. A personal sense of well-being is the priority here. Give way to change and the adjustments will be much easier to take. Stand in the way of change and you will feel pain and disappointment. Your dedication to others shines through on a family-oriented day like this. This is your kind of day. Utilize your creativity to keep your family in touch. As they spread out over the world, the lines of communication can become thinner and thinner. Use your skills to bridge distances. Maybe start planning a family reunion to bring the whole group back together again. Your organization skills will make it a real hit. While the moon will leave your communication sector a few hours before Mars retrogrades back in for a rare double-dip visit to your relationship sector just 2 months after leaving, not before spending the last few days with Venus. Venus returns to begin what is both an early and extended visit to your communication sector and a mission to give your heart and your relationships a voice that will continue through to the end of April. With Mars also back in your relationship sector until April, this is the start of a special partnership between the planets of love and passion and between the communication and relationship gods themselves. 2 months after leaving your relationship sector, Mars retrogrades back in for a do-over, and the timing couldn't be better. While the moon will leave your communication sector just before Mars returns, 3 days after Venus, the planet of love returned Mars, and your relationships will benefit from the early boost this has given her mission to give your heart and your relationships a voice. Our eyes in the sky. Mars begins the second half of its retrograde, re-entering Cancer today, and this cosmic shift brings a noticeable change in energy. With Mars in its fall and retrograde, you might find yourself feeling more sluggish than usual, struggling to summon the motivation to accomplish everyday tasks. This transit can also stir up challenges around your sexual energy or moments of heightened frustration. It's important to remember that these feelings, while uncomfortable, are temporary. You've already navigated the first half of this retrograde, and now you're in the home stretch. Think back to other times in your life when persistence paid off. This is another one of those moments. Lean into your resilience, and you'll find that you have what it takes to see this through. As you move forward, you may discover that navigating your path is more complicated than you initially thought. Perhaps someone is casting doubt on your plans or actively trying to thwart your progress. Instead of viewing these obstacles as setbacks, see them as challenges, a test of your determination and willpower. These moments of resistance can serve as a valuable opportunity to reassess whether your goals are truly aligned with your deepest values and desires. Defend your plans with conviction, but also be open to adapting your ideas if circumstances call for it. Flexibility, combined with perseverance, often uncovers the true viability of your aspirations. You might find that the important decisions you've made recently turn out to be correct, reaffirming your instincts and thoughtful planning. When new opportunities present themselves, take the time to consider them carefully. Rushing into decisions can lead to unnecessary stress, so give yourself the space to think things through thoroughly. Once you feel ready, embrace the excitement and energy that comes with embarking on new projects. There's a unique thrill in starting something fresh, an exhilarating feeling that can propel you toward meaningful action. Have you ever started a new venture and felt that surge of excitement? This is your moment to tap into that energy. Your energy levels are high, making this an ideal time to relish life and explore new experiences. Whether it's venturing out to a new place, trying a different activity, or spending quality time with friends, these moments can significantly lift your spirits and boost your confidence. Sharing these experiences with others not only deepens your connections but also brings a renewed sense of joy. Think back to a spontaneous outing or a gathering that left you feeling invigorated and closer to those around you. These shared moments often become the memories we cherish most. However, your exuberance might sometimes lead to feeling worn out, causing irritability or impulsive decisions. If you find yourself on edge, it's essential to pause and take a moment to breathe. Remember, this restless phase will pass, and a calm, steady approach can help you navigate through it more smoothly. Avoid the urge to rush into arguments or make hasty choices. Instead, focus on finding constructive ways to channel your energy. Have you noticed how taking a step back can often diffuse tension and lead to better outcomes? Now is the time to practice patience and mindfulness. People around you are likely to take notice of your enthusiastic and optimistic approach, which can lead to praise and admiration. Your confidence in your abilities allows you to tackle tasks effortlessly, and your positive attitude can inspire those around you. The conversations you engage in may encourage support and help solve lingering issues. Maintaining this optimism will help you keep your momentum going for the long haul. Think about how uplifting it feels when your efforts are recognized and your contributions are valued. Those moments of affirmation can be incredibly motivating and affirming. Financially, this period offers an opportunity to indulge a little, but it's wise to remain mindful of unnecessary purchases. Before making any financial decisions, take a moment to consider how long you'll truly enjoy what you're buying. Keeping your expenses in check and ensuring your documents are organized can help you avoid any potential mishaps. Have you ever made a purchase that you later regretted? Reflecting on those experiences can guide you toward making smarter choices now. Financial discipline doesn't mean denying yourself pleasure. It means prioritizing what genuinely brings you lasting satisfaction and joy. As you navigate this period, remember that every challenge presents an opportunity for growth. Your resilience and adaptability are your greatest assets.